tenho nas minhas mãos
O
o
envelope.
Ronaldo disto tudo.
O
Estão
vencedor.
preparados?
Fala-nos.
Chat, preparados? Respirar fundo e bora lá.
Um beijinho a todos, by the way. Fat, Attila, FM,
Beijinho,
Lutz,
beijinho.
Tuga, Rasta, Alternative, Shaki, Dr. Boom. Estamos juntos. Para a semana tem que ligar, já sabes. Estadodo. Vocês são todos lindos.
Quem diz é quem é, Moraes.
Oh, tão lindo.
O vencedor de desportista do ano é... Diogo TUGA810!
Oh, meu Deus!
Middle for CR7. Look at the space on the right hand side for Neymar, and Neymar finds the finish. In the last knock-ins of the game, Tuga finds the finish from Neymar, slides it under the goalkeeper. Oh, and I think that might look like we... Henry trying to get up, Ramos with a huge defensive header, and that is going to be the last action of the game. What a win coming in. It was a tight game. But Tuga, the player who managed to close it out, who held his nerve when that chance presented itself.
Tuga, 212th on the leaderboards on the PS4 side of things, has just secured himself 625 more Global Series ranking points. We'll see him absolutely soar up the leaderboards.
Yeah, that's a huge win, and you can see how much it means to him as well. It's almost...
I get to see all these amazing competitors going against each other, and what a game it was. You've secured your place in the Xbox semi-finals there for tomorrow. How are you feeling?
And it's feel amazing. It was a really tough game against Pico, one of the greatest players that I ever faced here. But I managed to win somehow. A little bit of luck, yeah, I can tell you, but it's unbelievable.
A little bit of luck. You need a little bit, though. Will that luck be continuing into tomorrow, do you hope?
Yeah, I hope so. Now it's game by game, step by step, no pressure. I have 98 points. It's so few, but I hope to get the most as possible, man.
Well, you're guaranteed 625 Global Series ranking points. That puts you way up on the leaderboard. Are you already thinking about playoffs? Are you thinking about that already?
No, I think I have two tournaments yet to play, so I'm not thinking about the playoffs. I'm thinking.
And Tuga get off the tilt and put himself back in front again. Pele across the 6-yard box, and Ronaldo is right there. Bang, bang, Tuga.
And it's a simple one in the grand scheme of things. A perfect through ball, and there's no way he's going to miss it.
Croatian, one of the best players in the world, and Ronaldo perfectly timed. And Tuga, there you see it. The Portugal pride, he goes up too.
And you can start waving it as hard as you want that flag, because surely that's going to be enough now to secure his spot in the console final. He has been so clinical in front of goal. Even though Paulo's looked great going forward, every time Tuga has an opportunity, he's smashing it away. Perfectly timed, low driven.
Moving on.
That should be the game in. And really both players should be proud of how they both defended and how they played across the whole of both of those legs. We knew it was going to be a tight affair just looking at their defensive records across this tournament. But it was Tuga in the end who just looked better in front of goal.
Well, Portugal pride, stand up. Your man is moving on to the final. A lot more coming up here from the E-League here in Atlanta. Beautiful pass to Messi. Poland's got space. He'll go wide. Pele. Messi. Ronaldo!
And it has all been Tuga, I've got to say. He's been the one going forward. He's looked dangerous. Nicholas has defended well. But you make your own luck. And if you're going to just start trying those shots from the box.
Back and forth with Messi. Boy, he's looking to get another here before the 90. He's going to take as much time as he needs. Limit that possession. Inside the 18 now, Neymar. And Messi couldn't get a touch on it. Ronaldo, though, and CR7. Twice a banger. Bang, bang.
And it's just a one-touch football from TUGA, making it impossible for Nicholas to close. For me, on the side of TUGA, he's shown what he's made of.
R9 with a drag back right to Ronaldo, and it hits the post, but Mbappe cleans it up. And TUGA goes up by 2 goals. Sorry, I can't get out on the pun.
And maybe stick that flag on a pole and wave it high and very proud, because
Neymar now. We'll get it to, and that's it. That'll do it. R9 has put TUGA up 5-1 on aggregate, 3-0 over Nicholas, and a final, what the what?
I mean, we always say that Nicholas, it almost seems like he's playing a game of chess. Well, that's game, set, and match for TUGA. Securing himself 1,500 Global Series points, pushing him all the way up to around 4th place, I believe. It's absolutely incredible that he's managed to do that. He's your deserved PS4 winner. And what a tournament he's had.
By the way, the game was a little easier on Sega Genesis back in the day. And that'll do it. TUGA is your PlayStation 4 champ here in Atlanta. And the FUT Champions Cup, February. Portugal is clearly on the map when it comes to FIFA.
Europe reigns supreme on the PS4 side of things. And it's going to be Tex on the Xbox side of things, trying to do the same for Europe over there. But what a performance from TUGA. A defensive masterclass. I remember saying that about Nicholas tournaments ago. Maybe TUGA learned from the best. And then, finally, the student has now become the master.
Nicholas, for me, is one of the best players on PS4 side, so I never expected this.
What point did you know that this game was going to be yours? Because it seemed you never lost focus, even though you did have the lead.
Yeah, I tried to be focused all the game, tried to not concede any goal, but game, this is FIFA, it's hard to not concede goals. Nicholas is a great attacker, but I focused all the game, I tried to be patient and keep my mind in the game.
Now here is Holland, this is a chance for TUGA! And he's pulled one back, and it's his compatriot Cristiano Ronaldo! It's only a 1-goal difference now between Tex and TUGA. Game on!
And it doesn't matter what console you're on, you cannot miss from there. That's the tap in. Beautiful delivery. And we do have a game on our hands.
And the Portuguese contingent in the arena just went berserk. And it is Cristiano Ronaldo, of course it is, for the Portuguese player, the best player in Portuguese history, delivering the goods. And that's exactly what he needed.
The MLS, the Premier League, Virtual Bundesliga, Eredivisie, the list goes on. And this is for a place in the round of 16, and it's going to be TUGA that gets us off underway. It has been coming.
Really nice finish as well. Played it into his feet, off the crossbar. From Neymar, Team of the Year Neymar.
Well, as you said, from Offset Esports, and it played now to Cristiano Ronaldo. That's going to fall nicely. He's got very fortunate with that one. I think it actually fell to Rafael Varane. Number 5, I can just see there on the corner of my screen. Ball bounced nicely.
Centre of the pitch,
not
not a lot out wide for the German in the last 18 minutes.
Just watch what he's going to control here. He's just does teamwork to the other side, tried to control Van Dijk, but the ball's just gone on the far edge of the box, and he's made it look so simple, TUGA has. There's us watching the front post. He's just simplified it completely, played it into the box to a fresh Messi, and on that left foot of dreams, he makes it 3-0.
Very similar to the corner we saw from Tex earlier, when he played onto the edge of the box, and then Mbappe was the man to finish from the edge of the box on that occasion. This time around,
before he could get that shot away. But that's a great ball in behind now, from one end to the other. Pele, one-on-one with De Gea, takes a touch and finishes it. TUGA celebrates. And that's how quick things can turn around here. Chris at one end with a chance. Can't beat the defender. TUGA goes straight up the other end now. And with just 6 minutes left on the clock, Dan, is that the winning blow?
Certainly could be for the first
Time
leg.
now to CR7, back out to Mbappe. Danger here for Chris. TUGA looking to strike. Cristiano Ronaldo with more space inside the box. Criqueta finds the ball back to Ronaldo. Big chance, and he takes it. First time we've really seen
Messi,
Tuga
though.
open
This
up.
could be
Chris.
it.
Big chance for Tuga. Can he take it? Of course he can. Waits for the movement and look at the celebration from him. He knows how important that goal is. Capable of doing it. This game is going to be done and dusted, and a huge congratulations to that man on your screen. Tuga makes it through to the quarterfinals. A fantastic day's work for him. Not surprised to see him go over and commiserate his fellow competitor there. Great to see. Commiserations, though, to Chris.
Backstage. So let's bring in Tuga right now and say hi to you. Well done, sir. First of all, congratulations. That was a really tough game.
Yeah, it was. Chris is a very good player. It was really a tough game, but somehow I managed to score as many chances as I could. So it was a great win, and I'm so happy.
You say somehow. I thought you took your chances when maybe Chris didn't. Is that fair?
Yeah, because I went 3-2 on Swiss rounds. Chris wins 4-1, so he was the favorite. But I could manage to win, and it's perfect. So I need to practice more. To tomorrow, that will be a huge.
Yeah,
fight.
on the other side of that, Tuga came out of nowhere in the third FUT Champions Cup. Now this is his third in a row, and he's kind of become a bit of a superstar and a hero in Portugal.
Yeah, he's become a little bit of a staple on the PlayStation side of things. Certainly, he's up there now, you'd say, with like the Stefano Pinas, with the Nicolases that have won the PlayStation side of things, that have almost that sort of in that 4-4-2, looking to get the switcher play coming out.
Messi, this is your time to strike with the left foot. Finally, a breakthrough.
Nice little bit of play from Tuga. Little 1-2 passing, Messi to Ronaldo. And you see the goalkeeper movement. Your three creative players and then your striker up top. It's just almost a balanced formation.
Mbappe, watch that back post. Still to Will. He's still in possession. Oh, 9! And just like that,
Tuga
we're all square again.
Back in the game. Great work out wide at the byline. How often do we talk about that?
Picked up in the perfect time. Could be very dangerous from here. Pull it inside. That's that finesse to the bottom corner as well. The emotion. So much so that he knocked his chair over.
Massive goal for Tuga. He was probing, he was building. Was the Portuguese man. And it was killing Mbappe, low driven past the goalkeeper, just smashes it
We can
home.
relate to you as much as possible. But we're into stoppage time now. And for all the defensive work that Tuga's had to do, he now has to switch mentalities. He has to think about scoring a goal again.
But the thing is, he does have that potential. He has got that possibility. He loves going forward with this 4-2-2, and he gets the goal as well. It's a little bit cheeky. It's a back post header. We know it's possible. He knows it's possible. Verfilza knows it's possible. But unfortunately, Verfilza just couldn't defend against it that time. Couldn't get the player to stop the cross. And the man in the back post not going to outleap Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah,
Gives
Ronaldo
the ball
just
away,
had the
which
run
is
on
going to
his
present
man.
the opportunity for Tuga now going forward to try and kill this game off.
And here goes Messi. He's got away from the fullback Cancelo. There's lots of room at the back post for Ronaldo! And he absolutely smashes the volley in on the underside of the bar. And in extra time, in the last knock-ins of the game, is that going to be enough this time for Tuga to pick up the win?
And that is why we see players keep the possession and not wanting to give the ball away. Because you'd sometimes rather take a penalty shootout than giving you the ball. This should be the game for him.
Should well be the game here for Tuga. It's been a stressful one for him. Taking a lot of mental energy. I think Verfilza knows as well that this one's done. And that is going to be the final whistle does finally go. Verfilza's put out of his misery and Tuga picks up another win. Well, boy, was he made to work hard for it.
Tuga is just a very solid defensive player. Verfilza took his chances, though, when he was presented with them. But ultimately, just wasn't enough against Tuga, who has done it again. Another Swiss phase that he's managed to grind his way through.
Fantastic stuff, then. That's going to do it all from us at the caster's desk. It's back to the wonderful Jimmy back
in the round of 16. He needs to get a win.
Well, Messi's inside the box here, and there might be an opportunity for Marcuso here to find a whistle. Oh my God, he's gone down. Look at the reaction here from Tuga. He slaps his lap. He's frustrated. He can't believe he's dived into the tackle. Messi went down. And there is a chance for the spot from Marcuso. Now Marcuso saved the penalty in the Swiss round to keep himself alive. Can he score from the spot here? He can't!
And I cannot... This is Portugal. Turns back inside. Watch that back post for Ronaldo. The man from Madeira to be a hero! He's the hero in London! Cristiano Ronaldo! What a time to arrive! And what a time to send Portugal into the knockout stages! Last game! But they've done it! And they've done it in a dramatic style in the end as well. TUGA and Rasta after.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. The 90-minute goal with Cristiano Ronaldo, the play from Portugal, is unbelievable. I have no feelings right now. I'm just so happy.
Well played. Who are you looking forward to playing next?
I don't know. I don't know if Portugal stay in first or second in the group, but whoever comes, we need to win. Let's go.
We are down to the final 8 teams. It is the knockout stages to see who will be crowned the first ever E-Nations Cup champion.
Side netting from Ronaldo. Now it's Hull. Now it's Spain. But it's Portugal's time here in London. What a celebration from TUGA. What a reaction from Portugal. And again, the drama is surrounding these Portuguese players, but they stay alive here in London.
TUGA and Rasta, they've done it.
Yeah, it was against Nuestros Hermanos, the Spanish guys. They are unbelievable. They are very close friends. It was unbelievable to play against them. To beat them in the penalties, it's great for Portugal. But I feel bad for Spain because it's a country that I respect a lot. I have so many friends from Spain, and it was an unbelievable game. I'm so happy right now.
Talk us through those penalties. You were sending a lot down the middle.
Yeah. Here in the professional scene, many players don't shoot to the middle. They always with the goalkeeper go to the right or to the left. And in these times, in these tense games, sometimes we need to be calm, we need to be cold, and straight down to the middle. I think is the right option.
Well done.
Thank you.
It's going to be an interesting battle here. You've got one of the most impressive players going forward, those passing plays, going up against one of the best defensive players, and it might be TUGA who can take the lead, but no!
What a slow tackle there was from Varane to keep the ball out. Does go for a corner, and still possession here. Tossed into the middle!
Off the ball, the point's in! And you hear the vamos! Coming out of TUGA, and Portugal strike first. The pressure has paid off. The header came back off the post, but Ronaldo, I believe it was there, and who else but Ronaldo?
I mean, it's usually Ronaldo with the head, putting the ball in the back of the net, and maybe that's why it hit the post, because it wasn't Ronaldo, but at least he was there for the rebound. And this is exactly what TUGA needed. This is what Portugal need, because TUGA is very good at holding on to leads.
First leg.
Very good.
Modric puts it into the box. Messi! What a header off the post! And it's another mastercard moment of the match that begins with M. It's Messi.
This is incredible. You talk about a tale of two halves. 3 goals in the first half for Joxon, and we're saying, man, TUGA doesn't look like TUGA. Second half, TUGA time kicks in. 3-3 going into the second leg. It's anyone's game. Anything can happen. Talk about a comeback. Did I say they were mentally tough?
It's Istanbul, Mike. I've been saying it all day. Someone's delivered. And that header, by the way, was absolute top corner from a man you don't expect
Swiss stage, and maybe you don't come back from that.
We've seen Messi enter the field as well, off the bench for TUGA, who scored that all-important equaliser in the MasterCard moment of the match. Last time out, Ruud Gullit croquettes once and twice and hits it past the on-looking De Gea, who was nowhere to be found.
And you can't see it, but I'm jumping around. This is beautiful. Not 1, but 2. He waits for the goalkeeper to move, finishes on the near post, and now we got to see if Joxon can make something happen late. Can he be great for the first time?
He's behind the game to clear the danger, and that will be all she wrote. The whistle's going to go as TUGA takes it to the corner here and picks up a remarkable victory from a 3-0 down position. I called it, we've seen it. Istanbul has been completed by TUGA.
And we talked about the mental strength, and TUGA's shown that a lot recently, and that's where he got through on that game. Most of us, we quit. About 3-0, we're thinking this game's just not going to work for me. This isn't going to be the matchup that I was hoping for. I'm going to take this L, and I'll try to recover in the next, I guess, next situation, right? My next matchup. And that wasn't the case for TUGA810. He said, no, hold on, I've still got time to work with. They don't know that we have all these players that start with them, with Messi and Modric coming in, just the maestros on the pitch that are able to score goals for him. He's got like super-powered or supercharged players, man.
Yeah, unbelievable. Next game up is going to be Cizinho versus Torre, two Brazilians going head-to-head. But going back to that game there, just a quick reminder, I did call TUGA, so thanks for that.
The rebound nearly falls back, he does! Out to Mbappe on the left-hand side. He fakes to go left, goes inside, Croqueta. Havertz again into the box, Croqueta, 1, 2, 3, 4! Incredible scenes in Berlin!
What can I say? TUGA loves
Probably be the
a late
final
goal.
chance of the game. TUGA just to keep possession, hoof it long, and that should be job done for TUGA. It will be, he'll be into the knockout stages.
And Team Ox's season is over in a valiant effort against one of the top players from FIFA 19
we have
in
TUGA right here. And he has been tweeting saying, everything is set for day 2. I have to play my best FIFA if I want to win against Cizinho. Good luck for all of the Portuguese players, Rasta Arta and Diego Pichetto right there. Let's go, Portugal. Hashtag FIFA E.
It's a free kick 20 metres out, probably about 23 yards.
Who's going to strike this one? Chipped up into R9, that's perfect. Summing off the training ground, clearly. The little dink was perfect for R9, just hit so sweet on the volley.
Most of the time you've seen that roll.
They misplaced a few
into
passes,
the play.
starting to find a little bit less space than they were before. But now there is space here for Alexandro. In again towards Ronaldo! And this time he makes no mistake.
And once again, TUGA regains his lead and puts the pressure back onto Ajax-Tor into the second half of this second leg.
He's facing the way to turn it behind for a corner. TUGA now in towards Ronaldo! What a game we have here!
And you can see the switch up in set pieces as well from the corner. At first he plays it short. He lures Lev Vinken in, and then a quick 1-2 when that second corner comes through. He knew Ronaldo had the space, and he timed it green under pressure. And this semi-final really has been blown wide open.
Absolutely unbelievable stuff from the man from Portugal. TUGA has a never-say-die attitude. All season long, he's been known for last-minute, last-gasp equalisers, winners. And maybe, just maybe, he set himself up for another one here. What a comeback this is.
Yeah, now TUGA again is going into the tactics screen and he's encouraging his players forward, getting them to stay forward as well, not joining the attack. He's really going gung-ho at this point. He almost senses that Lev Vinken is vulnerable. Can Lev Vinken hold on is the real question.
Who's done fantastically well to get himself in a very, very difficult club to get in. It's Team PS4. Mike, you got a jacket for him. It's a lovely little jacket he's about to receive. And yeah, only 16 people getting this, along with this very important scarf. This is also for you. This secures your qualification to the FEWC Grand Final. Raise it with pride. Put it on your shoulders now. Looking good, mate. First question from me. Obviously representing Portugal, had a very good year. How does it feel to be representing your country at the biggest stage?
Yeah, I'm so happy to be in the top 16 in the world. I played the World Cup against the top PS4 players. I hope to perform well. I'm practice for that, and I hope to give Portugal the best that I can get.
TUGA topped your group, great performance so far, and I see you sat down on the sofa watching the rest of the games. Are you thinking about who you could come up against next?
Yeah, right now I'm happy to be in top of my group, but I need to think which opponent I'm going to get and try to see his weaknesses to get the win.
And start planning. Is there someone you're avoiding? Who would you like to not come up against?
Probably Rasta Arthur, that is my teammate from Portugal. I would like to face him in the final, not in the quarter-final. I hope so, but let's see what happens.
And is there anyone you would like, that you're ready for, that you think you'd definitely have an easier win over?
I think the top 4 of each group will be very hard to face against. But I am really confident right now, and I think I'll play a good FIFA, and I hope to win.
Looking back at today and yesterday, what do you think you've done right?
Probably when I'm winning, keep the possession, not rush too much. I try to get into my opponent's head to make him pressure, to not let any gaps in my defense, and score as many goals as possible.
Well, congratulations, we'll see you in the knockout.
Thank you.
de igualar a partida ao Tuga. Agora pontapé de canto à direita, não é Neymar que marca, troca para Mbappé. Olha o canto ao primeiro posto, Gullit salta, que defesa!
Como é possível?
Que defesa de Van der Sar, dupla holandesa, defendeu o cabeceamento de Gullit. E agora, nova tentativa, mete lá Tuga, mete lá, bateu Tuga! É Portugal! É Portugal na O2 Arena! Marca Tuga! Toma lá Cristiano Ronaldo no empate!
Normalmente é assim que acontece. Tentou a primeira, não entrou. Ele puxou o guarda-redes. Guarda-redes aqui falha a bola e é o golo de TUGA810. O2 Arena rende-se ao futebol português.
Já merecia depois daquele grande cabeceamento de Gullit, defendido por Van der Sar. Este não falha, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Can he do it for the 90 minutes as Havertz gets away, puts the ball in towards the back post? Tuga's back in this game!
And maybe that's all he needed. Just a little bit of lady luck. Unfortunately, the goalkeeper not able to keep it in his hands, and Tuga pounces on that.
Honestly, I'm not afraid of anyone because I know that I play good. I know that also the 31 players that are in these tournaments are really good, but in order to achieve a really good position, from the top 4 to get to the stage 3, we don't need to be afraid of anyone. We need to be face to face and try to win the games and qualify for the next. My team is TS Warrior by player. The TS is from Toto Salvio, a former Benfica football. Now he's in Boca Juniors in Argentina. He's really good, and I think it was a great opportunity for him to make football to go to the FIFA, to go to a video game, because he also loves to play FIFA. I have to thank him the opportunity to be part of this team because it's a huge project. My partner is also really good with his Rasta Artur. He went to the E-World Cup last year. I think this team is really good because it has 2 of the best players in the world, and besides it has Salvio, which is a really good footballer, and it helps us a lot in everything. It gives us support that we need, and I think that's a lot for me and for Rasta. And we are really thankful for what he's doing for the team.
Foi possível ouvir todos os vencedores, não temos tempo para dar destaque a todos, mas começamos pela categoria mais importante de todas, a de desportista.
Estou muito orgulhoso de ter recebido este prémio e quero agradecer a toda a gente que votou em mim. Para mim é sem dúvida o mais importante ser o desportista do ano de uma comunidade tão competitiva que é a nossa e tão forte que é a nossa. Penso que isso seja um sinal de orgulho e de motivação para que neste ano 2020 que está a decorrer, que ainda conquiste mais objetivos e que faça mostrar o nome de Portugal lá fora. Para mim é um grande orgulho e estou muito contente com este prémio.